Hey guys, it is officially ultrasound day, guys. So I am just praying. I'm leaving it in God's hands. God only knows how much we really want this. So I'm just, thinking in the most positive light. And, I will keep you guys posted. I'm so excited and nervous at the same time. Really hoping that everything turns out well and, take it from there. All right. So I'll keep you guys posted and I'll be back on what the results are. The only thing is sad is that because my husband can't be there because you guys know it's COVID. So I'm going to have to FaceTime him when I get there. So that way he can, be a part of it. So weird. And see, he's at work. So, all right. I'll keep you guys posted. Bye. Hey guys, I am back from my ultrasound. Everything went well. Oh my goodness. So, like I said with the times, it was sad that my husband couldn't be there, but I was able to FaceTime him. So he had happened to be free and available at the moment because I said other than that, I would have videotaped. But yeah, so I was able to FaceTime him and he was able to, see everything, see what they were looking at along with me. So it didn't feel like he wasn't there, even though his presence wasn't there. He was there, he was seeing everything, he was just looking and everything like that. So, it still felt good. It still felt, really good knowing that he was able to see that and still, take part in that, So yes, so yeah, they did tell me that I am measured 5 weeks and 2 days. So I am actually still very early. The yolk, if you guys had saw my previous video before my 2-week wait, you would have seen that when I had went to the ER, I was only 4 weeks and like 5 days or something like that. So I'm 5 weeks and 2 days. So it's still very early. The last time they just saw the gestational sac. This time they actually saw the yolk sac there. It's still very, light and everything. So, that's definitely a good sign that, it's definitely a good sign that the yolk sac is there. So, the doctor did tell me that yes, it is still very early, to see a fetal pole and a heartbeat or anything like that. But I should see that next week. So, of course, I'm not gonna just cut this video off here. I'm of course gonna keep you guys along the journey. So next week I do have an appointment. I think by that time, if I'm currently 5 weeks and 2 days and it's Wednesday, then that means that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Monday I'll be 6 weeks, right? So I'll be 6 weeks and 4 days then. So I should definitely see a fetal pole, heartbeat, a lot of things going on then. So I'm just going to remind me I had to count and to make sure. And they did tell me because by measuring, they did tell me that my due date is September 5th. So that's really exciting. That my due date is calculated right now is September 5th. So this is really good news. I mean, by the time you guys see this video, I'm probably gonna be a good little way from when this date of this video is, because today's January 6th. So just to let you guys know, and of course after this I'll catch you guys after my ultrasounds. I'll catch you guys up on where I am today and everything like that, which will be exciting and stuff. I just wanted to give it time, and make sure that this round went smooth. Like I said, after the first two pregnancies and the miscarriage, you just want to make sure that everything goes well, so you just, and I'm just staying in the most positive light. The good thing is, like, they gave me a lot of like information, like patient education, nutrition during pregnancy, and activity during pregnancy. So how to stay active and do certain things, not just to stay in one spot and stuff like that. So I think that's what my main thing is. I can't just, working from home, it's really easy to be a huge couch potato because you're sitting there and you're just working. but I need to train myself to get up and be active, you know. So, oh my goodness, I'm telling you guys, you know, I feel everything is just gonna go smooth. And I am just taking it one day at a time. This is definitely a journey I didn't expect to be going through, but I am super excited about it. I'm ready for it in terms of, you know, IVF wise. But here I am, and hoping and praying that everything goes well, that we do hear fetal pole, we do hear heartbeat, and we go from there. Yeah, guys, so I will keep you guys updated on everything next week. So of course the next clip will be of course the next ultrasound update. So yeah, so just as a little perk, so they gave me a little picture. So you see the sac, and then you see the little white thing is the start of my my yolk sac. So my yolk sac is within there. So I mean, I'm like, oh my god, this is my first ever little ultrasound photo. Yeah, so exciting to receive this and have this, you know. So I'm really excited about it, with my name printed on it and everything. You know, you never really see the, you know, you always see it, but like when it's you, when you're experiencing it, it's like it's a whole different realm. But yeah, I'm excited about this, guys. I'm excited. Yeah, so I will keep you guys posted, and you know, stay tuned for the next video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is, as you guys can see, I'm not like the happy, jolly Naika that you guys always see. But today is the day I'm kind of like dreading. It is the day that I go back for my ultrasound to see what is going on. I'm actually 8 weeks today. Well, yesterday I made 8 weeks. I'm 8 weeks in one day or something. But yeah, I've already been like crying this morning because, you know, I'm human and I'm not prepared to hear the worst, but I'm expecting the worst. So, you know, I'm just taking it as a grain of salt. You know, like I said, thank you guys for your continuous support. I am, like I said, trying to stay hopeful, but it is very hard. And I'm, like I said, I'm human. Yeah, and today is January 25th. I am really not ready for this appointment at all. And I can't even lie to you guys, or like I'm human and I can't even like, I'm so positive, but right now I'm human and this is not easy, you know. So I will have an update for you guys when I come back. So can't even say wish me luck. I don't even know how to feel. So you guys will see me soon. Hey guys, this is not the kind of video that I wanted to be recording, but I'm currently in the hospital waiting for the anesthesiologist to come so I can get my DNC. So this is, you know, I've been crying nonstop, and there's so much to update you guys on, which I will in the next clip. But it hasn't been easy. I've been like I said, crying nonstop. I haven't been able to hold it together, and it's gonna take me some time before I can record that video to share all the details with you guys. I mean, the prior clip you guys saw that I went into my appointment for my ultrasound. So now you guys are kind of getting all the figuring out what is the end result of that. So yeah, I'm in the hospital now, just waiting, wrapped up in these warm cloths, you know, waiting to get this TNC done. Most saddest day of my life. I don't wish this on anyone, and I hope that you guys can actually hear me. I will put up the volume. Hopefully you guys can hear everything that I'm saying. So thank you guys for always supporting me, and you know, by the time you guys see this video, I'll probably have already been a couple months from when this has already happened. So you know, I'm just standing on faith. There's not much I can do. I'll keep you guys posted. Like I said, thank you guys for always supporting me. So, you know, you'll get all the details in the next clip. Alright. actually getting the chance to sit down and really fill you guys in on just like how I even got here. You know, like the previous clip actually, I know you guys saw that I was actually in not the hospital, but my IVF facility getting a DNC. I needed to give myself some time before I actually sat down and talked to you guys, because this is like, it was unexpected. It just hit us off guard. I mean, we thought things was progressing in the proper way, and like I said, never in my life did I think that I was gonna end up having a DNC, but you know, you never know what your path is and the journey that you have to go through to get to the blessing and the victory that, you know, you deserve. So when things like this happen along the way, it really throws you through a loop, you know. But just to fill you guys in, I know you guys saw that I was heading to my appointment, and I mentioned to you guys that I was already like in tears and everything like that. And that is only because, you know, my prior appointment with my doctor, you know, he mentioned that, you know, we saw the gestational sac, we saw the yolk sac, right? And we saw something small like the fetus, but we didn't see like it. There was still no heartbeat yet. He said slight concern, but not too major concern, and that everything should pop up at my next appointment. So, you know, I was already mentally prepared for trying to mentally prepare myself for the worst news, but at the same time, I'm very faithful, and I had a lot of, you know, I had a lot of hope, I had a lot of faith, and, you know, I was just like, you know, I said, you know, God, your will is your way, you know, and I'm just going to leave it in all your hands. And, you know, I was already like that morning, I said, you know, I woke up and I was already feeling the emotions, you know, and sometimes, you know, when you feel like the news is probably going to be bad, but you just expected, you know, you just hope that it's not, you know. That was me. And that morning I just cried everything out already as it is, just because I was just like, yeah, you know, I don't know. I really don't know how to prepare myself for this appointment. And only because a lot of the times, you know, especially guys, Google is one hell of a thing. And we, you know, it always says that, you know, we should be at a certain point at a certain time, you know, at a certain amount of weeks, and this is what should show up. And especially when you hear your doctor express himself, and I've been with him for so long that, you know, without a doubt, I was already sitting there and I was like, oh, you know, I trust his word, I trust his judgment, and it was, you know, I was already thinking the worst, and it's, and for some reason, you know, and you know it in your heart, I think that's what it was for me, you know. So I was enjoying every moment of it, every single moment of it, and I was literally almost 8.5 weeks, just a little shy of it. I was a little bit over 8 weeks. I think I was like 8 weeks and like 2 days or so, like something, 8 weeks and 2 days or 3 days or something like that. And you know, currently right now it has been a week and a day after my DNC. And like I said, I needed the time to process and fully absorb all of that. I'm human. I am super positive. I'm super hopeful, and I know my time is coming. But I at the same time, being human, we have to process it. We have to go through the healing process. We have to just allow our whole body and our whole mind to feel all of it. Because if we don't let ourselves feel it, we're gonna drive ourselves crazy. And I did not want to drive myself crazy. I really didn't want to I didn't want to get there. I didn't want to, you know, or even just go into depression. And that's not what I wanted. That's not where I saw myself. And I'm so big on mental health. And I'm so big on, you know, taking care of your body and your mind, you know, and knowing that, you know, this is life, you know, and we have to just overcome, you know. But I'm being realistic with you guys. The past week has not been easy for me. That's why I took so much time to film this video, because it has not been easy for me, you know. And I was just allowing myself to process it all. it was to the point where I felt like I didn't have any strength left anymore, anymore, life left in me, just in terms of taking any more bad news, because it's like one hit after the other, and you're sitting there like, okay, how much can one person take? And guys, even the strongest person got a breaking point, so we gotta be realistic here. I did not expect any of this to happen. So when it hit, and even though I was expecting the worst, I still had hope, because I'm like, there's still a huge chance, but for some reason, just hearing the news took me by, it just made it all more real, and no matter how much I try to even, put things into perspective and try to understand, especially in a moment like that. That was not happening in my mind, and it's been a lot. It's it's the unexpected and I'm trying to find the right word, guys. It's the unexpected, but at the same time, it's it's just something that we in life, that some of us go through, and without knowing that we're gonna end up going through it, so we really got to take the time to process it all. I've come to a point where my husband has been the most extremely supportive, my huge backbone through it all. He has been my rock. How some guys are not as emotional. Some are emotional, but some are not. But it's been good to have that. And I can't even be more grateful. To have gone through this journey with anybody else, because of how much he has, been my backbone throughout all of this. Like I said, this is not the path that we both expected ourselves to be on, especially to become parents. And it's hard enough as it is as a man to have to see your wife go through the IVF process, go through all of these medications and injections and everything like that, just to have a kid, and the finances on top of that. Oh, forget it. So it's been a whirlwind, just putting all of that into perspective, and then to go through the hurt on top of that, the disappointment on top of that. Like, guys, this is the third time. This is my third IVF process, and all three times I have gotten pregnant and ended up losing the child. So it has literally threw me through a loop. And I'm sitting and I'm like, and the nurses and everybody try to reassure me. They said, you can get pregnant, especially because this time I went further than I did the first two times, because the first two times they were able to detect it a lot earlier, because of how my levels were moving and everything. But but this, and it was a huge risk to even move forward with the pregnancy. But with this one, everything was going the way that it should, and you guys will see in like the previous videos, my levels and everything was going up. And sometimes even though your levels are going up, there's things that you have no control of, so my hormones and everything was there. Everything was fine. Everything was going on the up and up. And when I tell you guys, morning sickness to the nines. I mean, guys, I have not, I didn't even make it to that stage with my first two, because I guess I did detected it earlier. But this time, I was, when you hope something just jumped past you, that's what I thought. I'm like, skip over me. Skip. I was really hoping this morning sickness skip over me, and it did not skip over me. It did not skip over me. I mean, I got it like full force. Guys, I could not eat anything. I couldn't eat anything because I couldn't stand the smell of the food. Everything that I loved. I love French fries. I would make homemade fries. Everything I loved, I could not eat. I couldn't stand in the kitchen. The smell of grease alone made me want to die. I'm so sorry. It was so bad. Like, this morning sickness was really, really bad. I didn't throw up off of the smell of the things, but when I did throw up, it was because in the morning, when I brushed my teeth, guys, when you brush your tongue, the moment the toothbrush hit my tongue, that was it. I literally just, it all the reflux just kicked in. And guys, I've been to a gastroenterologist, and I do suffer with acid reflux and gastritis. So I feel like all of that contributed to how I felt with this sickness. I'm so sick. It contributed tenfold. I literally, like I said, as soon as the toothbrush touched my tongue, that was it. I was throwing up. That was it. I had the morning. It was terrible, guys. I never dreaded brushing my. Every morning I'm like, oh, I feel like it was work. Just to brush my teeth. And I'm one person that don't play with that. And every morning I was like, yo, every morning I wake up, I'm like, oh, I gotta get up and brush my teeth, because I'm dreading going in the bathroom, because I already know what the result was gonna be. I already knew but I did it. I mean, you gotta do it. You gotta do what you gotta do, you know? But I was just like, damn, like, you know, why? I was really hoping to skip past me, guys. All I was able to eat was noodles. I was able to eat noodles. I loved ices, like, you know, the ices with the like the different flavors or whatever. And it just so happened that, you guys, you know, when you go to the movie theater, how you get the drink icy, the ICEE, and it has like and you know how it has like the blueberry, the cherry, it has like different flavors, like the Coca-Cola, it has like the different flavors, right? So I happened to find the icy, like, but like as like a pop, like the one that's frozen that you put in the like the freezer, whatever. So I happened to find like the little icy pops, that brand icy, the same flavors and everything like that, in like a whole box in BJ's. And I just been on that. Like, I've been able to eat noodles, that, and fruits. Those are the only 3 things that I was able to eat. I was not able to eat anything else, guys. Anything else. I'm like, this is like, damn, like, you know, we as women get so excited and ready to go through this process of like becoming moms and motherhood, and then when you have to sit here and you gotta go through all of this more, like, oh my god, I mean, it is all worth it in the end, but that was torturing. That was really, really torturing. But I mean, I can laugh about it now, because, you know, I had to allow myself to really grieve through this in order to be able to speak about it, you know. I will continue to keep you guys posted on the process and the journey, and just and how I'm, you know, doing, just how all the steps and everything like that, like, you know, my healing process and everything, and you know where we go from here. I mean, at this point, I can't even think about where we're going from here. I just have to go through this, guys. I really have to go through this. You know, I just wanted to sit down and really update you guys on where we are, what happened, you know, just going to the doctor that day. And I couldn't even record anything. Like I said, my facility doesn't let us record. And at the same time, even just going through this process during COVID, your husband and your spouse cannot be there in the room with you. So my husband was on FaceTime. So he's getting all of this news on FaceTime, and I'm in person. I had nobody to run and hug, you know, when this was done, or stand with me in the room and bawl my eyes out. You know, when my doctor said it to me, you know, he's the most sweetest doctor ever, and he just kept apologizing. He's like, I'm so sorry that you have to go through this, you know. And he literally as he's talking to me, like, I'm with my mask on, and the tears is like running down, hitting my mask. And you know, the nurses and all of them, I'm like, I'm so sorry. And I just wanted to crawl under like a freaking table and just cry my eyes out, because every minute that I'm so sorry, especially when the news just hit you, it just made you just want to just crawl underneath a rock and just, you know, leave me alone kind of thing. It was just really, really rough. Especially that day, it was really rough. I think I never outpoured in my eyes, like, of tears so much, because that day it hit me rough, just hearing the news. And then the day of the D&C was just the same. I was the only one that had a D&C that day. So I'm hearing, you know, all the women near me in the, you know, because how they have us divided up and everything. All the other women near me, like, well, in going through the procedures as well, either were doing retrievals or they were doing transfers. And I'm the only one in there that's getting a D&C. You know, so all of the nurses there too in the OR are apologizing. It's like, we're so sorry that, you know, you have to be here for that, you know. And I'm just like, you know, but the anesthesiologist came, they put me to sleep, and when I woke up, that was it. I mean, I think that's when it really hit me too, because you know, I was just like, I'm literally going to sleep pregnant and waking up, you know, with no baby. you know, so it was a really heavy hitter, you know, so that's why I said I had to let myself process this before I even record this video. Before I even record this video, guys, I mean, it is, you know, I mean, in my next video, I'm just going to, you know, go through the healing process with you guys with the DNC, and you know, and like what I was experiencing and everything like that. So, like I said, if you guys hear ding, it's because as you call it, I have my laptop on. But yeah, it's just, you know, I just wanted to fill you guys in, and you know, so that way, and you know, to show you where. I just wanted to fill you guys in because, you know, prior clip, all you guys saw was me sitting in the OR just saying that, yeah, it came to these unfortunate circumstances. So I just wanted to let you guys know how I even got here, you know. So, yeah, and thank you guys for continuing to support us. I mean, like I said, this journey, it's not the end of it. I will go through it again. In terms of the process again, I don't know when. I don't know when. Honest to goodness, when I do things, I have to make sure that I'm mentally ready to do it, you know, before I even do it. I can't go through it back to back. I can't do it. You gotta let your body heal. You gotta let your mind heal. You gotta go through the process, you know, and this is the only way to keep your sanity. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to keep you guys posted. I appreciate all your love and support. This unfortunate end is not what we expected, but, you know, here we are, right? Love you guys, right? Stay tuned. My next video is going to be sometime in May. I mean, you'll see the date at the end.